Hello, we're here outside one of our independent living schemes, Loston Court, with the compliance team to discuss the recent project work to upgrade our heating systems. So let's go and take a look. So Graham, do you want to tell us how this upgrading project worked?
Traditionally, I think we replaced communal boiler rooms on a bit of an ad hoc basis, as and when they were needed. So we made a request to put them onto a planned programme of works, and the group approved and committed some budget. We went out to tender and got a contractor in on a 3-year contract, which we are now just approaching the end of.
So Adam, do you want to give us a bit of an overview about what happens during an upgrade?
Yeah, sure. So once all the initial paperwork, CDN, safety, stuff's all sorted, we contact tenants to arrange a question and answer session. Essentially that's inviting tenants to the communal lounge to discuss the project. Temporary boiler set up outside in place for the strip out. Once the strip out had taken place, the scheme was then put on a temporary boiler, which we cut down the loss of heat and hot water to the scheme.
Yeah, and then after that, we replace all the components of the boiler room. The final part of the project is the contractor moving inside, which
they would then move into the flats, replace all the thermostatic radiator valves, along with installing a programmable timer, which gives the tenants somewhat more control over the heating, not only the timing but individual rooms as well.
Who did we work with? Who did we partner with this project?
So the tender was won by a company called Broado Commercial Services. I base myself down on site quite regular to make sure the project runs smoothly, liaising with them every step of the way.
So tell us what the benefits are for tenants and for the schemes.
Probably the biggest outcomes are the system overall is much more efficient. There's no real heat loss, so therefore the schemes will see a reduction in gas use by about 20% based on the data that we've got so far. And then the other bit for the residents is that the installation of the controls within the flats allows them full control over the heating and the temperature within their own flat, which they never had before. Other than changing the radiator valves, now we can set times, set temperatures, and they've got full control.
Sounds really great, thank you.
The young lads what came in, they were really helpful. Struggled at first because now we all have our own individual box. Now you've got used to it, it is a lot easier. So you can just turn it on, turn it off, set it to whatever you want. It has made a big difference because before we didn't have the thermostat things what weren't working proper. So at least now we've all got our own individual, so it's made a big difference.
Yeah, so we tried to keep the disruptions down as little as possible, and we informed the tenants all the time when things were being happened, when things were going on, so if we needed access to the flats or if the water was going to be out of use, that sort of thing. Adam informed us everything that was happening. The contractors were really good and informative and just came in and did it and left. So yeah, it's good.
I didn't find any disruption. I found the contractors were very good. They couldn't do enough for you. And they tried to keep everything as clean as possible and the walkways clear. And I don't think you could have had any better contractors to do the job.
They cleaned up after themselves. Any problem, you went to them, they came out straight away. They've been a good team, really good team. got on with all tenants, they spoke to tenants, they had a laugh with tenants, but they got on with the job. You know, we couldn't have asked for a better team at all.